Well, good afternoon. We are going to be learning about writing linear equations in slope-intercept form. And you think, well, we've already done this. But let's take a look at a little bit different approach. Okay? So right here, write an equation of a line with a slope of -2 and a y-intercept of 5. Well, you have slope-intercept form. Take the slope of -2 and place it right in for the m. Take the y-intercept of 5 and place it right in for the b, and voila. You have slope-intercept form with a slope of -2 and a y-intercept of 5. Easy enough? All right then. Pause your video and give it a try. Welcome back. Let's take a look. We should have y equals 8x minus 7. And then for this one, we should have y equals 3/4 x minus 3. Okay, let's look at something a little bit more challenging. In example 2, they give you this beautiful picture of a line, the blue line, and they say write an equation for it. Well, you need two things. You need a slope and a y-intercept. So where does this cut off the y-axis? Right here on the y-axis. This is at 0, 3. So 3 is my cutoff, so I look and I go ahead and I look for these equations that have a 3 in them. Perfect. One of these two must be it. Then I check out my slope. Down to, so the change in y is -2, change in x is 5. So -2 over 5, rise over run. So -2/5. This equation here has -2/5 for its slope and a y-intercept at 3. So A is the correct answer. All right. Let's take a look. For you guys to try one out, please notice where the intercept is and figure out your slope and write an equation for that line. Pause your video and try it out. Welcome back. Let's take a look. If we want to find out our slope, I'm going to grab a red color. I can do a triangle method. And we go over. All right. So how far down did I go? 1, 2. So that's a -2. How far did I run? 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope, the rise is a -2. The run is a 4. Well, this is a fraction with a smaller number in top, so we're going to reduce the fraction since they're both divisible by 2. Divide the top by 2, you get a -1. Divide the bottom by 2, 4 divided by 2 is a 2. So my slope is -1/2. So I write y equals the slope of -1/2 x. And where does this line cut off the y-intercept? Right here. This is 0, 0. This has to be a 1. So it's a positive 1, so I write +1. And that's how you get your slope-intercept equation, by simply looking at the line. All right, let's take a look at the next question. All right, we're going to, oops, did we skip an example? Hold on one second, sorry guys. All right, we're on the right one. Example 4, write an equation for a linear function f with a value f of 0 equals 5 and f of 4 equals 17. Now, if you recall, we talked about this, that this value right here is your x value, isn't it? So we should have 0. Let me go down here. This is your x value right in here, 0. This is your y value. This says y equals 5. So that's your 5. F of 4 equals 17. There's your x, 4. And this is your y value because this means y equals 17. So you get a 17. All right. So if we have those 2 points, can we figure out slope? Of course we can. We simply go and we can do the numerical method. We do 17 minus 5. On the top, I'm grabbing the y values. This is a y value and this is a y value. Now we got to grab our x values for the bottom. And we're going to do the second one minus the first one. So 4 minus a 0. Well, 17 minus 5, what does that equal? 12. And 4 minus 0 is 4. And so 12 divided by 4 is a 3. So our slope is 3. Where did it cut off the y-axis? 0, 5. Where is 0, 5? Oh, that's on the y-axis. So we write y equals the slope, which was 3. Always put your x down. A lot of kids forget that. Don't forget that. That's an equation. All right, so then we have to do plus 5, because that 5 is your y-intercept. All right. And, of course, they show you it again. Try out these 2 questions. Pause your video. Make sure you get your slope. And look, they were nice enough to put the y-intercept right here because it's 0, -2. Where's the y-intercept for this? Oh, right here, 0, 5. All right, pause your video and give it a try. Welcome back. Let's see what you should have. This one had a slope of 3/4, so y equals 3/4 x and -2 from there. And then number 5, we got a slope of -1/3, so it's -1/3 x, and then you have the y-intercept here at 5, so you place that there and you're done. Great job. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.